corn in the freezer? No.
Give me 5 seconds, please.
This heat is different. Back through here.
After you. I'm just sipping ice cream.
Good afternoon.
Disrespectful eating. Baldy by Brad. Who thinks he might live here?
Howdy, folks. Casey Pilgreen here. It's Ranch Roundup time, and McBride's Steakhouse on Maplewood is serving up a mouth-watering T-bone special for all you rodeo fans. McBride's mesquite flavoring keeps you coming back for more. McBride's Steakhouse on Maplewood. Y'all come see us.
Southwest Toyota lot, just a very personable group of people, and it's just such a pleasure. Every single year I come in and trade out my Toyota Tundra. They take care of me, and they dress it up with the lift kit, with the wheels, the tires, all the add-ons to make me look good going down the road when I'm towing that boat. I wouldn't hesitate one bit to recommend Southwest Toyota lot to my friends, my family, or other fishermen across the country, because I know they will take care of the customer always.
Turn up the tunes and stay informed with Town Square Texoma, your ultimate source for music and news in Texoma. Visit us at townsquaretexoma.com.
Transform your outdoor living space with exterior shades from Budget Blinds.
Enjoy comfort all year long with protection from the sun, wind, rain, and even bugs.
Financing is available, so give us a call to schedule a free consultation.
Expand your living space with outdoor shades from Budget Blinds.
Plan your perfect stay in Grapevine, Texas. For family fun, hop a vintage train. Explore an underwater world. Build a tower, look for clues, make a splash, and more. Your ticket to fun and adventure awaits at GrapevineTexasUSA.com.
Cases of nicotine poisonings among kids younger than 6 are on the rise. Lauren Green explains why there's been an uptick and how parents can prevent nicotine poisoning in their home.
Kids are getting their hands on and getting sick from nicotine products at alarming rates. A new study by Nationwide Children's Hospital and the Central Ohio Poison Center found a 763% increase in nicotine pouch ingestion among children 6 and younger.
These pouches got really popular. Sales skyrocketed between 2019 and 2020. And whenever we see a product that's more prevalent or common in a community, it's not surprising for us to see increased exposures to those products, especially if there's something that children might find attractive.
Children are attracted to the colorful packaging and tasty flavors of e-cigarettes, liquid nicotine used in vapes, and nicotine pouches.
These products really don't have that kind of stimulus that makes them like recoil and dislike that. So the risk is that it's a highly concentrated product and then it tastes good, it's flavorful, and so they'll keep it in their mouth and get exposed to it more.
Additionally, co-author of the study, Dr. Natalie Ryan, points to the ease of access.
They probably got into these products because it was something that was sitting out on a counter, something they found looking around in a purse or a backpack.
More than 134,000 cases of accidental nicotine poisoning occurred between 2010 and 2023, with most happening at home. Dr. Ryan suggests
we definitely recommend not using them in front of children because kids this age really do like to mimic behaviors that they see of the adults around them, even if not using in front of them, making sure that they're stored appropriately, ideally in a locked cabinet, locked box, high and away. You would want to treat these just like you would any other sort of dangerous medication or product.
The study shows the reaction of children who ingest nicotine products ranged from minor side effects to a small group with serious medical outcomes and 2 deaths.
For smaller exposures to nicotine, you might see earlier symptoms like more mild things, nausea and vomiting. And as you start to escalate or get an increased dose of nicotine, you start to see things like increased blood pressure, increased heart rate, and if significant enough, you can see seizures, decreased respiratory drive or respiratory failure, coma, and in some cases death if there's a big enough dose.
Ryan says it's vital to have the poison control number stored in your phone or posted in your house. And if your child is exposed, that should be your first call. They can help determine whether they can be monitored at home or if the symptoms require medical attention.
It's Blood Battle 2025. Donate blood through August 17th to benefit the OBI, Our Blood Institute, on behalf of the morning team or the evening team. You can also check TexomasHomepage.com for a listing of blood drives. Who will take the crown? It's not just a battle, it's a life-saving mission. Join the fight, give blood, save lives. Sponsored by Seymour Hospital and Communication Federal Credit Union.
We're here at US Cellular for Us Days, where our customers get exclusive deals just for them.
It almost feels like you're part of a cool club together.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
Texas, the Ford Summer Sales Event is here, and we're bringing the adventure with the best deals of the season across our leadership lineup of best-selling trucks and SUVs. Hurry in today and drive the #1 vehicle brand in Texas. Now that's how you summer across Texas with Ford. Now get a Bronco Sport for just $299 a month for 36 months. Visit your best in Texas Ford dealer today.
For over 8 years, Hamilton Pride has been more than just a furniture appliance store.
That's right. We're a trusted part of your community, helping you create that perfect space for your family. We carry the best brands at prices you can count on, like these Whirlpool washer and dryer sets with savings up to $600. And at Hamilton Pride, you don't have to wait on a sale. You can depend on us for the lowest price guaranteed all year long.
So come on in and see what all we have to offer.
Hamilton Pride Furniture and Appliance.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
No. And you get the latest phones.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
This July, Kiowa Casino and Hotel is going full throttle on fun, and we're putting the pedal to the metal on $50,000 in free play and a brand new Ford Mustang. Hurry in every Friday this month to win your share of over $50,000 in free play, and one lucky winner will be riding in style in a new 2025 Ford Mustang. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Come to Kiowa Casino and Hotel, where everything we do is all in the name of fun. Turn right on 544 exit 1 of the mall. Must be 21 years old and to play. Visit KiowaCasino.com for more info. Live radar, on-demand forecast, and hourly breakdowns to help you plan your day. Download the SkyTeam 3 Weather app today. Presented by Rolling Meadows.
Oh, when charging your phone in the car, you might notice it's barely keeping up. Jamie Tucker takes a closer look at what's happening when you plug in behind the wheel.
If your car is less than 10 years old, you probably have a USB port somewhere. And you probably also noticed that when you plug in your phone, it never really charges. Well, there's a reason for that. And a better way to do it. Most built-in USB ports only deliver about 5 watts of power. By comparison, a typical wall charger gives your phone 4 times that much. Some newer cars have wireless charging pads that advertise up to 15 watts, but in the real world, most phones only get around 5 to 10 watts while driving this way, especially if you're using the phone for music or maps. Now, the problem is power draw. CarPlay, Android Auto, and streaming apps drain the phone while it's charging, which cancels out any gains. So how can you get a full charge while driving? It's not the USB ports, it's this. A high wattage USB-C charger that plugs into your car's 12-volt socket, what we used to call the cigarette lighter. Some of these deliver 30 to 45 watts, which can charge the phone quickly from 0 to 50% in just about 30 minutes. If you use CarPlay, Android Auto, or other streaming apps, you won't be able to connect to the cigarette lighter. You will have to connect to the infotainment center over Bluetooth. And a word of caution, if you use a portable battery to charge your phone in the car, don't leave it in the car. Take it inside when you park. Those portable batteries have been known to catch fire or even explode when they overheat. That's One to Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Create your ultimate summer escape at Ashley's Summer Savings Event with hot buys for every room starting at just $199. And buy now, pay over time with no interest for 5 years when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
Since 1948, the Grubbs family of dealerships has been Texas' trusted name in automotive excellence, committed to exceptional service and a wide selection of top brands. Discover why generations of Texans choose Grubbs for their automotive needs. Visit us today and experience the Grubbs difference.
The experts at Lone Star Backhoe and Septic have all your septic needs covered. From expert installation, repair, and pump house to heavy-duty excavation with our dozer, skid steer, and rock services. Reliable, professional, and built to last. That's Lone Star Backhoe and Septic. Looking for action, energy, and all-out fun? Get in the game and beat the heat in volleyball and indoor flag football with the YMCA. From first serve to final whistle, use volleyball and indoor flag football where future stars shine.
build skills, boost confidence, and make new friends, all in a safe, supportive environment. Join a league where every player belongs, every game matters, and every moment counts. Register today at ymcawf.org because greatness starts with play.
Cowboy up for the Texas Ranch Roundup, July 18th and 19th, with special live performance by Josh Weathers on Friday night. Weekend events include a festival and trade show on Friday and Saturday, a free kids roundup on Friday morning, ranch horse competition, and the West Fork Cattle Dog Challenge on Saturday. And of course, the main event, the original Ranch Rodeo on Friday and Saturday nights. Proceeds benefit the North Texas Rehab Center. So get your tickets today for the Texas Ranch Roundup, July 18th and 19th.
Create your ultimate summer escape at Ashley's Summer Savings Event with hot buys for every room starting at just $199. Plus, save up to 25% off your entire purchase. In-store only. Only at Ashley. Take the KFDX 3 weather team with you. Download the SkyTeam 3 weather app today. Now, sports with Delvin McDonough from the OSTC Sports Test, your complete orthopedic team.
The United Athletic Conference held its annual media day in Nashville today. The preseason projections were released, with Abilene Christian picked to finish second to Tarleton State. A Texoma talent getting some recognition. Preseason all-conference tight end Jed Castles is entering his final season at Abilene Christian. Castles has been a key piece for the Wildcats over the last 3 years. Castles saying he hopes his journey is one others from Texoma can follow, meaning you don't have to come from Dallas or Houston to play D1 football.
You take that into a mindset, and all those guys get better attention. All the coaches want to go there to get better players and get recruited. So you take that into a mindset, and you want to go, you just ball out, like give everything you got. You put yourself in good situations. Don't make too many mistakes, and just be grateful for what you have, and continue to use that in the weight room, on and off the field, practice for sure. I'd say I had my dad be my receiver coach in high school, and I took every day as if it was my last day there, and I was very blessed. Not a lot of players get to say you get to get coached by your dad, and so I'd say it was a great opportunity for me.
ACU opens its season on the road at Tulsa Saturday, August the 30th. You can catch all of Jed Castle's games this season on ESPN+. How about some WNBA action tonight? Paige Beckers and the Dallas Wings hosting Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. Last game before the All-Star break. Wilson, the three-time MVP with the board in the bucket, gives the Aces something to shout about. They've got an early lead. Wings down 15. Paige Beckers drains the three to jumpstart a comeback. Then late in the fourth, Arike Oluwale from the corner. The Wings threatening late, but Wilson would drive to the hoop for the and one, put the game away. She finishes the night with 35 points. The Aces win 90-86. The WNBA All-Star Game takes place this Saturday in Indianapolis. While Caitlin Clark gets most of the attention when you're talking about the Indiana Fever, Hall of Famer Tamika Catchings played 15 years for the Fever, and she is being honored as we approach All-Star Weekend.
I've always loved art. As a kid, I was always creating art.
Nate Baranowski has been making street paintings and wall murals for 10 years. This is his first one in Indy.
Hopefully this will help people stop and appreciate the truly amazing person she is.
He was selected as the artist for the mural of WNBA champion and Hall of Famer Tamika Catchings.
I tried my best to encapsulate her high energy spirit in this piece.
It features, as you can see, images from different facets of her life, from her college career at Tennessee to becoming an Indiana Fever legend to the impact she's had off the court in Indianapolis with the Catch the Stars Foundation.
I hope people see, the energy and the joy of Tamika Catchings' life. I hope people appreciate her more and more as they get to see this art, and I hope people smile when they look at the art.
Our commitment is to keep you informed constantly. The KFDX3 and Texoma's Fox weather team is Texoma's Weather Authority. Texas, the Ford Summer Sales Event is here. Get the best deals of the season across our lineup of best-selling trucks and SUVs. Hurry in today to get 4.9% for 72 plus 32.50 total cash on F-150 only at your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Choose Wichita Christian Preschool for your little one. 18 months through kindergarten. Your child will be cared for in a safe, nurturing Christian environment. Wichita Christian offers the top-rated Frog Street curriculum and unique music opportunities. Give us a call today to apply.
El Mexicano is open 3 days a week. Texopa's best Mexican food is waiting for you. Order off the menu or go through the buffet. Come see us today and start enjoying El Mexicano's mouth-watering Mexican food off Highway 44.
A little-known actor suddenly had his face everywhere.
The good part of Hollywood is that when there are examples of someone being a victim, people really rally around them.
People were skeptical. The investigators, the reporters.
There had to have been some coordination between these three guys.
And I respect the jury, but I did not do it. This will always be part of Jussie Smollett's style.
The Jussie Smollett Scandal, Sunday at 7, 6 Central on News Nation.
Join us for LeaderFest on August 1, where you hear incredible speakers like
Liz Borkin-Bohanna, Jill Christensen, Brad Lomanek, Ted L. Mitchell, Carlos Whitaker,
and me, Ron Kitchens. We'll learn together what it takes to thrive in the next generation. We'll learn to lead boldly, to lead loudly, and to make the changes that transform our communities, our households, and our organizations. We'll see you at LeaderFest.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Are estimated at millions of dollars.
Authorities with the Wichita County Sheriff's Office say on July 13th, they stopped a Dodge flatbed truck with multiple violations. It was traveling northbound on I-44. Officers say the driver appeared very nervous and presented only an ID card before admitting the truck was uninsured.
After the driver consented to a search, officers found crystalline substances on and inside the diesel tanks. The substance was confirmed as 1,560 pounds of methamphetamine with an estimated street value of over $20 million. The driver was arrested and transported to the Wichita County Law Enforcement Center. He faces charges of manufacture delivery of a controlled substance.
In Kerr County, there are 107 confirmed deaths as helicopters continue circling the area, searching for the missing.
Dylan McKim is in Kerrville with a story of survival.
We've seen so much loss here in Kerr County, but we've also heard stories of survival. I want to share one couple's story who, through strokes of luck or possibly divine intervention, were able to survive as a wall of water came crashing through their home.
The Riverside Nature Center in Kerrville is in the 500-year floodplain, and yet the Independence Day flooding brought unprecedented damage to the site.
It looked like somebody had come in here and just a tornado, because everything was turned over, everything was out.
The center brings in 15,000 guests a year, and it's home to this model.
The Guadalupe River Basin.
A topographical map that shows where the Guadalupe flows, through peaks and valleys, wrapping through towns. Where the rain fell was at a high elevation in the hill country, and it all came crashing down. About a 500-foot drop in elevation in a short distance.
It's just such an incline in a very narrow space.
The water passed through Ingram and the home of Susan and Rick Johnson, situated between the Guadalupe and Bumblebee Creek.
They both met in the middle of our backyard and house.
A wall of water came to their home. Equipped with a go bag, they opened a window and swam out. In the darkness, a well-timed lightning strike showed the path to safety.
God gave me life.
I saw a sycamore limb hanging down, reached up, grabbed it.
They sat cold in the tree for close to 2 hours as the waters washed away their life, trying to stay calm.
He was very calm and just talked me through it, so I didn't panic.
Everyone in their neighborhood survived, but most of their belongings are gone. They're living in a camp in the interim. But the duo are finding ways to stay positive.
Like I told her up the tree, freaking out's not going to help you.
No.
God helped me. Why should I be sad?
We're alive.
In Kirk County, I'm Dylan McKenna.
In other news tonight, a hearing to determine whether a University of Texas freshman's killer could be released from a state psychiatric hospital. It was scheduled for this week, but it's now been postponed. The court date was pushed back to September due to the Kerrville flood. Back in 2017, Graham native Harrison Brown was just 19 years old when he was killed in a random stabbing on the UT campus. His attacker, fellow student Kendricks White, was later found not guilty by reason of insanity and was committed to a state psychiatric hospital. More than 8 years later, a judge is weighing whether White should be released to outpatient treatment, where he'll be able to come and go as he pleases. Though the date of the hearing has not been released, we will continue to update you on air and online once that information becomes available.
Clay County crews are wrapping up the roofing project in the Clay County Courthouse. The 5-year project, the process, brought a new roof to the courthouse. The old one had been there for 50 years. The Clay County Judge Mike Campbell says the project cost over $700,000. Though the roof itself is complete, Campbell says there is one more thing to add to the courthouse's dome as the proverbial cherry on top.
Once we get it completed, the next thing will be to put lights on it. It'll be lit up so to see it hopefully from miles away, and because it's going to be a beautiful thing. It's an 1884 structure, and if we take good care of it, it'll last us another 100 years, we think.
Judge Campbell says they're considering applying for a historical commission grant for any potential work on the inside of the courtroom.
All right, let's go ahead now and check in with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling over in the Weather Center. Michael, what can people expect going into the later hours of the night?
Yeah, it's going to be fairly quiet here as we go throughout the overnight hours. There's a couple of clouds here rolling in from the southwest off some showers and likely a thunderstorm that appeared just southwest of us here in Texoma earlier on this evening. That's really all that's in the sky, though. It's pretty quiet here, like I said, through the overnight hours. Current temperature outside is 83 degrees, 87 for Dallas-Fort Worth and Midland, 92 out towards El Paso, 80 up the Panhandle for Amarillo, but boy, has it been humid this afternoon. Dew point there still sits at 73. Anytime we have dew points in the mid-70s, that's a good amount of humidity in the atmosphere. So our feels-like temperature, even here for 10 o'clock at night, still feels like 89 degrees. Much of this afternoon, it felt like over 100 degrees. We'll see more of that here going forward. Our isolated rain chance is still there early tomorrow morning, primarily in northwestern portions of Texoma. But going forward, its heat index values over 100 and a chance that we could hit 100 degrees temperature-wise. We'll talk about it coming up here in a few minutes, guys.
All right, thanks, Michael. We'll see you in a few minutes. 2 Boy Scouts from Wichita Falls are being hailed as heroes after helping a pregnant woman and her family, saving them from heat exhaustion.
That's right. Ashley Waters shows us how their quick thinking and their training made all the difference. Ashley?
Yeah, Carney, it was supposed to be a routine hike through Caprock Canyon for these 2 teenage scouts from Troop 11 in Wichita Falls. But it turned into something much more, and their years of training really paid off when it came to helping this woman and her family.
Boy Scout brothers Aiden and Mason Macias were training for a backpacking trip in New Mexico at Caprock Canyon State Park. During their hike, they came across a man waving them down, begging for help as his pregnant wife and 2 toddler children were on the brink of extreme heat exhaustion. Aiden saw the man and sprinted over to lend a helping hand. Mason quickly followed. They found her laying down under a shrub because that was the only shade cover she could get. The boys gave them water, electrolytes, and some of their snacks to revive the woman and her family.
Yeah, so we were coming down off a steep ridge, and this family was not prepared enough, and they didn't have enough water. So it was this dad, his mom, and their 2 children, and they were just in over their heads, didn't have enough water, and it was too hot.
At Caprock Canyon, temperatures potentially reach 110 degrees in the summer, and the family only had 1 water bottle to split between the family of 4. The brothers say their parents and being in Boy Scouts has taught them to always help those in need.
I come from a military family, so it's always been raised with respect and always like trying to give out to others. And another side of that is coming from Boy Scouts, having the medical training that we do. Boy Scouts helps to kind of get you out there and get hands-on, try and help people as the best you can.
Troop 11 Scout Masters PC Gilbert and Jennifer Dillard say that this is what being a Boy Scout is all about.
I think it's really special for us. All of our boys had just completed wilderness first aid training just a few weeks before we went on this trip. Like I said, as we were preparing for an upcoming backpacking trip, and they, without hesitation, put their skills to use and did it exactly how they were supposed to, without hesitation.
They explain that the training they put their scouts through benefit in real-life situations and emergencies. Due to the brothers' brave efforts in helping this family, they were rewarded the National Certificate of Merit, where only 2,000 have been distributed in the last 60 years.
They got them back to the cars. I knew then and there that we had to do the research to nominate them for. I knew there were awards like this out there, and so I mean they're very deserving of it, and I couldn't be happier.
The boys express how rewarding it is to have received this award and how training for years has truly paid off.
The boys say they were just doing what they've been taught, but now are recognized as heroes. And now for years to come will be role models for future Boy Scouts.
It's so awesome to see them step in like that. It's one thing to get all that training. It's another thing to actually be able to put yourself into that fight or flight response and to put yourself into the action.
As a scout myself, I went through Eagle, I got all that stuff. You don't get a lot of opportunities to actually put that stuff into practice.
Sure.
So it can be difficult whenever that comes along if you ever have to do that.
Well, we're glad that those two young men were able to jump into action and help and put that training to use. It was wonderful to see. Ashley, thank you so much for bringing us their story. Well, don't go anywhere. Michael's back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
Coming up, how nicotine patch poisonings are on the rise in children. We'll be right back.
You're watching KFDX 3 News at 10 with Carney Porter, Aaron Gonders, weather with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling, and sports with Tobin McNubb. Closed captioning on KFDX is sponsored by Hamilton Bryan, the low price leader. Covering the night beat of Texoma, KFDX 3, your local news authority.
Hi everyone, tonight we have an all-new show. Rachel Brosnahan will be here. Ronnie Chang will be joining us. Plus we'll have Dave Portnoy and stand-up Armando. It's a great show tonight.
New Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on NBC.
Ford buyers, listen up. You gotta take it to the house. The Ford House, Wichita Falls Ford Superstore. Whether it's the new F-150 or the rugged and dependable Super Duty or the hot Bronco Sport, we've got what you want at the Ford House. New pre-owned and Ford Blue Advantage, over 300 all on sale. Take it to the house. The Ford House.
Gale Freeway and Burnett Road.
Great Line Research Center offers high-quality clinical drug trials right here in Texoma. Studies include depression, anxiety, bipolar, and Alzheimer's. Qualified participants can be compensated up to $2,400. Prioritize your mental health today. Call Great Line to see if you qualify.
If your cooling system continually stops working or just can't keep up with the Texoma heat, the experts at Absolute Comfort service and install all makes and models, and they offer financing. They can even help sanitize your home by cleaning your ductwork. Absolute Comfort, keeping you comfortable all summer long. Floors to go, Regal's Cash and Carry Store Warehouse Clean Out Sale continues, with ceramic and porcelain tiles starting at 49 cents added to the mix. Closeouts, shortcuts, overruns, and excess inventory. Bring your measurements, no holds, no returns. Hurry, floors to go behind Regal's. Attention RV owners, if your RV or car was exposed in the recent hailstorm, the damage could already be costing you. That's why your neighbors at CHC RV Center are offering free roof inspections on RVs and cars. Our expert team will come to you and take care of the inspection and all the insurance hassle. And we'll get you back on the road fast, just in time for your next adventure. Call us today to get started. CHC RV Center, local, trusted, and here when you need us most.
Texas, the Ford Summer Sales Event is here, and we're bringing the adventure with The best deals of the season across our leadership lineup of best-selling trucks and SUVs. Hurry in today and drive the #1 vehicle brand in Texas. Now that's how you summer across Texas with Ford. Right now, get 4.9% for 72 months plus $3,250 total cash on F-150. Only at your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Weather Rogers on KFDX is brought to you by State Farm auto expert Cheryl Botkin. State Farm insuring 1 in every 5 cars in the U.S. Now, from KFDX3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling.
All right, if only this were a dry heat we were enduring. I hate that there's so much humidity. I'm sure a lot of people aren't fans of that.
Not quite amused. So,
Nevada.
I feel like I always have to serve as Texoma's weather memory here. Last year, it was also humid, and we actually had a day where the heat index was 120.
Right.
So,
It could be worse, 100%.
Very nice. Yeah, I know it's been humid, but y'all, this is the mildest summer.
100%.
I've been here for 7 years. This is definitely the most mild summer that we've had.
It's funny when I have to question if I can go to a pool in July in Texas. I'm like, is it even warm enough to go to the pool?
Yeah, it's warm enough to go to the pool. I will say that.
Well, you're like, oh, no doubt 100 degrees. I can go to the pool. But if you're like, oh, it's 90,
No, I understand what you mean. We haven't hit 100 yet. We might do it here in the forecast. 103 still a question mark here. Hamilton Bryan has a great prize for us here. That Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress. Don't forget, it's down to the minute that Shepherd Air Force Base hits 103. If you're the closest, you'll win the prize. Go to TexHomepage.com, click on the contest tab, or send your guesses in to us by mail. All right, taking a look outside now on the Bowie Tower Cam. Current temperature outside is 83 degrees. Got a dew point there at 73. Makes it feel more like 89. Southeast wind averaging 9 miles per hour. Today's high was 9.